Well, Rory stinks.
Yeah, he does.
I
Yes, he
mean,
does.
you want to sit in third gear all day, like just go down some back roads. Like, don't play golf.
Yeah, it was bad.
That was tough. I was kind of pulling out for him too, especially after last week. We were just kind of like talking, like, what if he shows up and fucking lights it up there again?
Well, he did the first couple of rounds. He was only,
Oh
I mean, he
yeah.
was, and it just today he was just stuck in neutral and just couldn't play.
No, I just couldn't get anything going.
All
I
right,
mean,
so we're back, episode 2 of the Hole in Jawn. Here we are. Told you guys we'd record today. Uh,
God
nice
damn it.
little, nice little cold open of just roasting Rory because it kind of deserves it. He kind of stinks, dude. It's like
Yeah.
he just can't close. Like if you had Rory McIlroy from like Thursday through Saturday, he might be the greatest golfer on the planet.
Should have played in live events, man. Fucking 3 days.
He should have. These 72 holes are fucking killing him.
Be sick. No, I'm a Rory fan though. It's just like I don't know about you, man, but when you look at Rory nowadays and you just see all the gray and the stubble, like to me, when I think Rory, I still think like little kid,
Bushy hair, 2014 Rory.
bushy hair, no facial hair, any of that shit. And
Mm-hmm.
just seeing him like older is like
Yeah, he just looks old. It looks like he's
weird.
really getting old. But
Yeah,
he's only like what, 34?
yeah, it's gotta be, or maybe younger, maybe.
You gotta figure that out. How old's Rory? He
I think
I mean, he's only yeah, he's exactly 34.
good. Fuck, way to go
I mean, that's not that old
for golf. No.
to really look old.
Oh yeah, no, he's this live shit's getting to him, stressing him
It's
out.
really getting to him. My God.
He goes
Yeah,
home and
dude.
just pulls his hair out. He's just
Oh yeah.
you
So
gotta get it out.
RBC Canadian Open ended today. It was actually a really fucking tight tournament the entire way.
Oh, the this whole round
This whole
was
round was nuts. So Canadian golfer, fuck, Nick Taylor pulls out the win after a 4-hole tournament, and this is the first. It's the first Canadian winner since 1954.
yeah,
It's been a good 69-year drought since a Canadian has won this tournament.
that's pretty
Uh,
cool.
that's kind of sick. But the real story that came from this tournament happened afterwards, as they were celebrating on the green. But we'll get to that. But like again, like this tournament today was just so tight. 7 players were minus 13 to start off the day.
Yeah.
They were all
Well,
tied for first.
so when Taylor finished, he was what 17? He's 17 under, and Tommy was through 15 holes, 15 under.
Mm-hmm.
And what I think he had a one. Someone might have been 16 under, right, for a while there, needing a shot in that
Yeah, it
playoff.
was
Forget who it was. Uh,
um it was Terrell Hatton.
mm-hmm. And yeah, uh,
And he blew.
Tommy off. Yep, got into the playoff.
I'm not gonna lie. Tommy Fleetwood should have won in the playoffs at least twice.
See, I'm a big Tommy Fleetwood fan, and the only reason I like Tommy Fleetwood, like I'm not like a diehard Tommy Fleetwood fan by any means, but like his character and like the tailor made like videos that they do on YouTube, man,
Oh,
it
he's
makes me
just a
laugh.
regular dude. He's just a
Makes me
great
laugh.
guy. He's a great
He's
guy.
funny guy to listen to him talk. Like he doesn't do anything. He doesn't get any like he just kind of like go. He's a smooth swinger, just swings, doesn't like rush the ball. Really good putter.
Mhm.
Like
He's
just
very
kind of
humble too.
yeah. He's just
They
kind
interviewed
of
him after they lost, and they were basically like, you kind of blew it. Like, what happened? And he was like, well, I don't know why I took an iron off that par five tee, but he's like, you know what? He's like, we got a major next week, so I just have to practice. I just have to be better. He's like, I can't do that. I just have to practice.
he's another one of those guys that we were talking about last week, man. That is like you see his name pop up in tournaments a lot, up near the top.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how many wins he has. Like PGA Tour wins,
Mm-hmm.
but like he just you see his name up there so much. He's got 9 professional wins.
Yes, but he has never won on the PGA Tour.
Has he never won on the PGA Tour?
Nope. He has a couple.
Really? Because
He
he was
has a
big.
couple DP World Tour wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. 0 wins, 3 top tens.
I feel like I always see him like coming up in like the Open the one year, what, 2017, 2018, both those years he was up
Mhm.
there. Like the championship like what it was the Open or maybe the PGA
Correction.
last year.
He's got 4 top 10 wins after today.
Yeah. So I mean, he's just one of those guys that like
Oh,
he's
dude,
how
not even, bro. He has, yeah,
he's
he has
30.
zero career wins. I thought this was saying like 0 all time wins. No, he has 0 wins this year and 0 all time or 0 career PGA Tour wins, which is unfortunate because he's the 32nd ranked golfer like on the planet.
Like I said, man, he's one of those guys we're talking about that's just always up there.
Yeah,
Like, and yeah, he's only got a couple top tens, but like you'll see his name at the top of the leaderboards like a Thursday, Friday, and then he just kind of like drifts off.
yeah. He has 7 international wins,
Mm-hmm.
5 runner ups, 3 third place finishes, 20 top 5 finishes, 28 top 10 finishes, in 119 total events. He's made 99 out of 119 cuts. That's probably why you see him. He's only missed 20 cuts since 2010.
Yeah, like just one of those again, those steady guys, and I think that's what's kind of cool about golf in general, though. Like you have like the Finaus and the Fleetwoods, and that's so kids in there too. The guys that you'll see pop up at the top every now and again that like that you like you're like, oh, this is a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, there's the Roms, the Schefflers, the guys who are gonna go out and like win a lot,
Have
like
a chance to
speed.
win every week.
Yeah, like but it's just like golf is just cool in that sense that like you can be a top 30, top 50, top 40 golfer
Mm-hmm.
in like world rankings or whatever and have 0 wins.
Dude, he's played in 119 events. He has 0 tour wins, and he has $17.6 million.
Yeah. That wraps up our whole point of last week. We were talking about money and the PGA Tour and not needing a win to roll in the money.
His first win was the Kazakhstan Open in 2011. He then won in 2013 the Johnny Walker Championship at Glen Eagles. 2017, he won the Abu Dhabi HSBC Championship in France. He won, no, 2017, he won the Abu Dhabi HSBC Championship and then the HNA Open de France. 2018, he won the Abu Dhabi again. 2019, he won the Nedbank. And then 2022, he won the Nedbank.
You want to know
That was
why I
his.
think he's so consistent and such a like what he like why like I get behind him. Like that head of hair, man,
That's great.
it's unbeatable.
It's
It is
unfucking believable.
it's like when you see that when he's sitting there and you watch him and especially like anytime you watch golf and like he's in they'll bring up like old European tour highlights when it like and stuff and it's winds
Mm-hmm.
gusting and his hair flying and anytime you watch him and there's just any sort of wind that hair is just it is majestic.
It's beautiful. I don't think
It's
anybody else on tour has a better head of hair.
no,
Maybe Abe
not
Answer. He's not on tour anymore. He's over in
yeah.
life.
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Holly Fleetwood's the man though with the hair. He's just got it going.
Was it Abe Answer that like his first tour event, he like paired up with Tiger and he was like nervous to play with Tiger. It was like on a Sunday. And
I
like
think so.
he like said something, Tiger's like, good luck. And Tiger's like, I'm gonna stomp on your throat.
Yeah, something crazy, right? Like I think you're right.
I think it was something ridiculous like that. But back to Tommy Fleetwood. I mean, it's very hard not to like this guy.
Yeah, no. It's just again one of those guys that's just kind of there and like you
But
know
now, it's very hard not to like Nick Taylor. Guy's a fucking Canadian hero.
Well, the real Canadian heroes are the guys out there fighting the forest fires.
Yeah, okay.
I'm fucking around.
We're the
No,
ones fucking dealing with it. Anyway.
no,
I believe this is his first career win, right?
I think so.
First career win, longest putt of his career. He makes it on 18 in the fourth round of the playoff as for an eagle, 72-foot putt to win it. So let me just run you through his rounds.
Yeah.
75 on Thursday. Brutal. Tied 120th. You're looking at him, you're like, this guy's fucking missing the cut. 67 on Thursday or on Friday. Then he shoots fucking lights out. No bogey, 63 on Saturday. And shoots a 66 today with four playoff holes. Comes in at minus 17.
And that's the thing again,
and
man.
Jumped all the way into the top 10 in FedEx Cup points. Yeah.
I went one win, I'll do that to you, man. You'll able to jump you. It can jump you hard. And like that's the you like 75 on the first day is tough.
That's tough.
Like you see that happen, and it's like, fuck, man. Like I have to go out here and like what was the cut was what 2 under then if he shot a 67. It's par 72, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so he was 2 under. He shot a 67, which as I'm assuming is close to the cut line. It's probably around 1 under, even par, or 2 under, around that mark.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like at the end of the day too, where was Rory and all like people leading the tournament? They were like, what?
Rory finished minus 12.
Yeah. After day 2, though, where were the leaders at?
Let's see. Is it gonna give me the day-by-day stats?
We don't even need that per se. Just like he was a good amount of shots back. Like, and lighting up the
bro,
third.
I'm not even gonna lie. I think even par was cut.
Even par was cut?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's one way to win your first tournament, man. Fucking go out there and hack around to 75 and then come back and just play on 3 unbelievable rounds of golf.
Yes. Unbelievable rounds of golf. It's nuts. And you know what? So somebody put on Twitter, they were like, after this Canadian hero just wins their Open or wins their championship, it's kind of on the Maple Leafs to win a Stanley Cup now.
All that.
Or some Canadian team. They kind of have pressure.
No, the Canadians are relying on their golfers right now.
It's tough. But it's funny. So I was talking with Chris about it, and I'm kind of stuck because now top 10 in FedEx Cup, like Ryder Cup's just around the corner. Like if you're balling out, what happens? Like you just not get picked? Like, because whose team do you play for?
I guess not. No.
Like theoretically, if this kid keeps balling out, who does he play for? If they're just not going to pick him because he's not European.
No, he's not European. He's not United States. Unless he has dual citizenship in the United States, that could probably fly.
Which is tough.
Yeah.
I think the Ryder Cup format should be like USA versus the world, especially if Canada's like starting to pump out fucking golfers.
Yeah, but what's the other one?
Presidents.
Yeah. Isn't that though?
Yeah, it's like North America.
Yeah, North America versus world.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I get, but
I don't know. The Ryder Cups are such a long.
Ryder Cup's more. I feel like it's more popular than.
It is because it's like such a long tradition of like Europe, like European tour players and Europeans who cover the tour versus the like, it's like when it comes down, you think golf, you think Europeans and like North America. Like you think any sport, you think North America, like the United States. Let's say honestly, like in the United States, it's like sport heaven for anybody who's like watching sports realistically.
Yeah,
who's in the United States? It's just so big over here, sports in general.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't unless he's got like dual citizenship or something like that. He probably won't get picked.
That's tough. That's a tough beat for him.
Yeah, no,
but let's get into The real story.
Real highlight of this tournament.
The fucking highlight of this tournament. The 72-foot putt drops. Everyone
Bang,
storming the 18th green.
bang.
Fellow Canadian golfer, Adam Hadwin, sprints out there with a bottle of champagne and he starts spraying. And as soon as his thumb slipped over that hole and that champagne started coming out, this fucking security guard dropped the fucking Brian Dawkins shoulder and just took him out, thinking he was a fan.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this in my entire life.
All dropped. I was just like it wasn't. He was he was like singled out, but like there were other people that were like with him that were like right behind him.
Yeah.
And as soon as the tackle, like 6 people that were like knew who he was, like went over there and like, whoa, what the fuck you doing?
Well, it's funny because like if you watch the clip, like the broadcast camera had it on Taylor and his caddy hugging, and then you see the security guard come sprinting around from behind him. And so I'm like, oh, okay, rowdy fan, whatever. No, it's just another golfer. It's just another tour member just getting fucking steamed.
Like a legit, it looked like someone was streaking at a baseball game.
Yeah.
Where a security guard just fucking shoulders on the tackle on.
Oh, yeah. That dude has never seen anything like it.
I just security's got like mics in their ears. You know what I mean? Like they are all talking about like, all right, like if this goes, like whatever happens, like hold your position. Like there's got to be someone who
dude, this guy saw champagne and was like, I'm making the biggest play of my life right now.
What do you think happens to the security guard?
Oh, he's not. I don't know if he's done, but it's more like, you might be done for a couple months.
He was doing his job, right?
Yes. However, you're not supposed to tackle the players.
But okay, here's the thing. Since it was Hadwin, I think it'll roll over pretty like quickly. It won't be a big deal, right? It's just funny.
Yeah.
But if like Jordan Spieth won and JT came out there with a bottle of champagne
and get fucking toasted,
that would be
yes. That would be on. I mean, this is going to be on ESPN's like not top 10 tomorrow. Like this is going to hit all that news stuff. But I mean, it would have been a bigger deal if somebody like took out JT.
Yeah, and I think security guards at that point would know. So like, not only did Adam Hadwin get taken out trying to celebrate with his really good friend, the security guard didn't even know who the fuck he was.
Yeah. That's a tough look. I mean, how do you feel if you're Adam Hadwin? You're just like, fuck.
He's got a bruised rib and his heart's just like a little sad right now.
Somebody tweeted one of like the parody golf pages tweeted out that Adam Hadwin already dropped out, withdrew from the major next week with a dislocated shoulder and bruised ribs.
Out 4 to 6.
Yeah, he's been placed on the 60-day IL.
Did that, like, imagine you did that as a security guard and you like everybody's running up to you like, dude, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And he's like,
I took out this guy who stormed the field.
Guy.
Yeah.
Scary.
Like, dude, he's a player.
That could have it could have ended really bad too. Like just like, and that's thinking worst case scenario. Like he's holding a bottle of champagne, gets tackled. Like imagine he lands on the bottle, it cracks, like you know what I mean? Like he could have got fucked up from that.
Or puts his hand down the wrong way, trying to brace himself, and this guy's just landing on top of him.
Yeah, that's a big dude too.
It was a big guy. It was a big guy. Well, they stood up, and he just like had his arm around him, like he was hugging like the entire time. Like the security guard just would not let go.
Security guard wanted to celebrate with him. I was like, oh yeah, I meant to celebrate.
Yeah. I was just excited. It was just a moment. I didn't know what to do, so I just hugged you, and I just fell.
Oh, you're here on Wednesday, and I was like, I'm your biggest fan.
Yeah, yeah, that's nuts.
I gotta help myself,
dude. That's so fucking funny.
Well, we were so I was golfing today,
right.
And following the tournament, like it was pretty cool. I've never seen the golf cart, like the monitor had the live scores coming in, and, like up there. So it was pretty cool. So I didn't have to like be on my phone, like it was just like it's super nice card. With the speakers in it, like connecting my phone to Bluetooth, to listen to music, getting updates. There was a bunch of shit that it was pretty cool. And yeah, it was nice to just like I get back to my card after hitting a shot and just follow along. But
Yeah.
anybody ever wants to come golf in Tennessee and you see there's a 30% chance of storms, stay the fuck inside.
What
Don't even
happened?
fuck. It's 2 weeks in a row now. Because last week, me and Justin, we drove an hour to play a course. We get there,
Right.
thunder, lightning. Not even in the area, but you can see it. We get a rain check. Today,
Nice.
we wake up hungover and we're like, Justin's like, man, I want to golf. I'm like, fuck it, I'm down. Let's go. Hermitage. It's like right there. Let's go. And we get a tee time at 12:48. Play with some great dudes, Craig and Sean. Um, and we get through 5 holes, right? 5 holes. And
Yeah.
I would like, I think for me, I went par, bogey, double. And I was like, well, not the best start in the world. So it's 3 over through 3. And then I went par, birdie. So it's 200 through 5. I was like, all right, we can get this turned around. And then it starts storming like right next to us. And it's like bad. So we're sitting in our cart just waiting at the shelter or whatever.
Yeah.
And we
That's
apparently
tough.
there's supposed to be like a notification that popped up on the screen that said we're good to golf again.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh fuck it, looks good. Let's just play. So we
Hmm.
played hole 8, and I think I was stayed at 2 under or 2 over, teeing off on 8. And then the fucking Rangers like, guys, we're still on delay. Like you have to come back to the like snack shop or the clubhouse. And we're like, oh fuck, my
Well,
bad. We thought we were.
let's see what you shot. This podcast is brought to you by 18 birdies.
Yep. I
So
shot. I played 9 holes.
par. Let's see.
Par.
Hole one's par 4, par.
Yep. Left or off.
Bogey to par 5, hole 2.
I went into the hazard.
You doubled to par 3.
This hole, it was 198 to the back of the green and like 190 to the flag, and the wind was so drastically in our face, but it was only like 170 to cover the front bunker like right before the green. So I was like, all right, if there's no wind here, it's 180. It was like 189 to the pin. Like it's either a smooth 6 or like a full 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, like if it's a 6 normally without any wind, with this breeze in our face, like it's like, and then like because of what a 6 iron for me is like a 205 club right now. The way I'm like getting spin off, or the way I'm spinning the ball, and so I was like, all right, like it's got to be 15 yards this fucking breeze. Like it was storming out, so it was a heavy gust coming in, and like I don't know. I was like, Justin, you think it's a 6 or a 5? And he's like, I don't know. Like, so I was like, all right, give me a 5. Like, I won't swing hard. And I kid you, dude, I pured this 5 iron. Like this 5 iron, like it was a 220, 225, like easily. Like it's just a high draw, like coming down on the pin, maybe like 5 yards left. It hit like the back slope of the green. And I thought I was just long of the green. But I went into the long stuff, the long grass behind there, which all plays hazard. This course, which is kind of cool. So
Interesting.
well, it's like it's
So what you're saying is the wind really did nothing.
no. Well, I hit it too hard. If I like would have taken more off the 5, it would have been fine. But I was like, fuck. So I dropped it. I like green running away from me. I put it to like, I don't know, 12 feet on the chip, and then 2 butted, and then that was that. And then all right, what was the next hole?
Then you
Remember?
par 4. You
Yeah,
par 4.
that.
Then you
Yeah.
birdied par 5, or birdied hole 5, par 4.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you went par, bogey, par.
Yeah. Well, I put another ball into the hazard on the next par 5. So if I didn't fuck up the
Did
par
you?
5,
Is that how you bogeyed it? Hole 8.
yeah.
Mm.
So this green.
So
this
wait, they
hole,
played all as a hazard, so you can't, even if you can find it, they don't let you play it.
well, there's certain areas that are OB, but like most of the course is hazard because there's a lot of water
Gotcha.
and like streams. So like up into the this fairway is like a split fair. It's like straight and then it like shifts left and then goes straight again. And the guys who are playing were like, yeah, if you just hit driver, like with how far you're hitting it, like if you just take up this left side, but this left side, the dude's like it's a 15-yard gap. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna have to, but it was wind off the left, so like it was going straight to like straight right. And I'm like, well, fuck, like I hate that to begin with because I play a draw, so like if I always get scared that I'm gonna block it with that wind, it's just gonna, and that's what I did. I blocked the fuck out of it, had to like chip, and it just ended up being a bogey. Like it could have been worse. I had like a 15-footer for par to like save that, but but like I don't know, I missed it, and then just parred the last one, like
That's
standard fair.
and so you came in 3 over.
39, yeah.
Uh I can say this. When was the last time I've seen a double bogey on your scorecard?
It happens this year's been pretty frequent.
Oof.
I've been like when I'm double and bogey, like my double bogeys are like I'm losing the ball in a hole. But like my thing was today, I lost 3 balls and was 3 over. I lost 3 balls and was still 3 over. I lost the ball in the hazard in the first par five, lost the ball in the hazard in the par three, lost the ball in the hazard in the next par five, and was still 3 over. If I just kept those
Interesting.
balls in play,
Yeah.
I could have been looking at an even or under front nine. And then we got rained out. And like at that point, we were just like, fuck this. Like we came back, and since we were playing when we weren't supposed to be, there was like 7 people on the one hole. And we're like, oh, what the fuck? We were here. And they're like,
One
no.
hole 8 and 9. Because it has
Yeah.
Justin doesn't have any score for his 8 and 9. So let's throw Justin under the bus real quick.
It's the worst I've ever seen him play. I thought he was gonna kill
Hole
someone.
one, par four, double bogey.
He went
Shoots
out
a
of bounds.
6.
Yep.
Par five, shoots an 8.
He went out of bounds again, or hazard.
Par three,
Hazard.
your double bogey. Puts up another snowman.
He went in the hazard twice, I think, actually. Yeah, he went
Yeah.
he went left hazard, right hazard, or right hazard, left hazard.
Yikes.
Hole four.
Yep, hole
Hazard
4,
again.
double bogey.
Hazard again, first tee shot.
Hole 5, par 4, 7.
Hazard again.
This is the bad one. Hole 6. It's the 11th handicap hole. This is a fucking easy hole. Par 4. He puts a 9.
Wait, what hole was that?
Hole 6.
Hole 6.
You got a par after
Yeah,
your birdie.
he like spinned the ball right into the lake, and then teed up again, went left, chipped out to the fairway, hit one over the green in the bunker, duffed one in the bunker, duffed 2 in the bunker, hit the third one out, and then like 4-putter, 3-putter, something.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We were walking away off that green because I made like I think I made a like 6-footer down the hill for par there. I was putting unbelievable today. That's the reason I think I stayed at 3 over, losing 3 balls, because I was making a lot of good putts.
And then hole 7, the par 3, he pars it.
Yeah, yep.
And then he picked up hole 8 and 9 and didn't play.
I was gone.
So Justin was unfortunately a 47 through 7 holes.
He would have shot 60 for sure, and that's the worst. So when me and Justin play, we play a shot. He gets a shot a hole.
Okay.
So like we'll play. I'll play the back tees, and he'll play like up a tee. He was playing like 2 up today with the guys we were playing with, and it's not because he doesn't hit the ball far. He hits the ball. He could play from the like distance wise. He has enough to play from 7,000 yards. It's just like he doesn't like strike the ball well enough to play back there. Yeah. And that's like the big thing is like for people like getting in the golf and stuff that like, oh, I hit the ball.
Well, no, he's not as consistent because when we played during COVID, we played back tees on every course we played at, and he can muscle the ball out there.
Oh yeah,
but then he'd hit the best drive I've ever seen him hit, and then he'll duff an iron.
Yeah, he'll like top an iron or top a wedge. Yeah. But I mean we've played 4 matches this year so far. He won the first one actually. I think I shot like an 80. I think I shot a straight 80, and he won. And I was up. I think I was 3 up with like 14 left, and then he just started parring holes. Because if he's parring holes, I have to birdie to push.
Yeah.
He was making pars and I was making pars, or if we both bogeyed a hole, he still wins. Like that's where it's like because like, he can play par and bogey golf. And that's like for me to win a hole if he bogeys and I par, which is what we play for. Like, you know, we're assuming you're gonna bogey, I par is like the baseline, and it's a push. But then ever since then, I've been playing better, and I won the last 3 or whatever we played. But man, like this course here, like these greens were some of the best I've ever played. Like, so I got
what were they rolled?
I have no idea what they were on the stem meter. I could not tell you, but they were slick. They were slick. They were rolling pretty fast, but they were smooth, man. Like I got the new Chrome Softs, the ones that have they have like the triple
thick
track
stripe in the middle. Yeah,
No, they have it's the skinnier line. So
Okay.
like the reason I didn't like the old triple track balls because how thick the lines were. And I've been trying to be consistent on playing one ball. And I'm trying to find a ball I really like. I've been really liking the Chrome Soft, but I didn't like how thick the triple track was. And I just wanted I like the picks, the TB5X picks ones. So
Hmm.
like that like the I like seeing it roll and knowing if I hit it anywhere and not trying to watch the middle line to see.
Hmm.
But with these ones, here actually I have let me grab them. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I get what you're saying with like trying to stay with one ball, and it's weird because like we've all
So
played like when we were playing golf, like high school golf, and like right after school stuff like that. We were always playing Titleist and stuff just because like that's what we were getting from school. But dude, I like the Wilsons have been like complimenting my game so much.
yeah, I put it's right for you. But like with this is the newer the triple. See how it's the lines are a lot skinnier, and you
Yeah.
see how it has the chrome soft like I like that I can line my putt up with that again.
Hmm.
That I'm not using like the line to line it up. I'm using the chrome softs because that's where I like to like start. That's what I like to hit through. I don't know why. Like looking at the red line is like just I don't like it.
Hmm.
I like to look at the lettering, and I just putted so well today, and I was like I think the first hole I had like 40 yards in the green and put it to like 35 feet because I don't know, it was a terrible shot.
Yeah.
Lagged it up to like 10 feet, made a 10 footer.
Nice.
Like I was like, well, I hit my first putt. I'm like, well, speed was good, but I'm fucking miles off. Like I'm in fucking Jamaica right now trying to make this putt. And I made a 10 footer. I'm like, well, putting's here. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was a good fun round. Justin looked at me when we were done. He's like, man, you definitely want to keep playing, don't you? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I'm playing like I'm hitting the ball well. Like I've lost balls, which is why I'm over right now.
Yeah.
Like if I could just keep the ball play off. And the thing is, like the drives I hit out of play, I only hit one bad one. Like the one on the first par five, hole two.
Hmm.
I was just like there was water left and like room right, so I was like I'm just gonna play a cut up the right, and then I just cut it too much, and I don't play a cut usually, but when I try to hit a cut, I can sometimes pull it off. And it just went too far right. It was more like a push cut because it's hard for me to hit a cut like a cut that starts like left like a pool cut
Hmm.
because of how like my natural shot is a draw. So like when I try and come to the ball, it very well ends up in a double cross.
Yeah.
So whatever, I dropped and made a six. But dude, I want to like I was talking to the guy man there, and he was talking about like the membership rates there and how like because golf here is not cheap, which sucks compared to back home. Like you play so many nice courses for cheap. And I think at some point I'm going to consider a membership as long as it's like from year to date. So if I buy it this June, I have it till next June. If it's
Yeah.
calendar year, I'm not going to do that.
I think I'm getting a membership either I'm torn between two places. I'm going either next week sometime or the following week. I'm either looking at Penn Oaks or Hartfeld.
Hartfeld's closer, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean Hartfeld's nice though. Like Hartfeld's shorter though, isn't it? Like Penn Oaks is just a fun course, but like it depends. I get they're two completely different courses though. Like
They
one's
are.
a like well, Penn Oaks pretty tree line heavy, a little skinnier, a little longer, I think. But Hartfeld's got like a lot. I like the layout of Hartford a lot, like Hartfeld a lot more.
Hmm.
So, yeah, they're both nice ones. The one, yeah, like they have a lot of like muni courses here, like the city courses, which apparently they're pretty all right. And we just haven't gotten around to playing them yet. Honestly, that's all it is.
Yeah,
There's like one golf course like is $150 to play on the weekends. It's like right like a legit. I could walk there with my bag from our
that's
place,
tough.
but I'm never gonna play there for that price.
No, that's like
Wait,
an
we played
after
there
4 o'clock. Try to get as many holes in as you can.
for like $60.
60
Yeah,
after 4. Maybe I'll just go use the range.
you can't even hit drivers on the range. It's a short range.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
tough.
yeah,
That's brutal.
yeah. So and the I don't know, but that's all up in the air. But yeah, that's my round coverage today. I really wanted to like I had one swing thought today and it just worked. That's all it
Hmm.
was. It's like I
What have you
always
been
like
changing? Have you been changing anything in your game? Anything like anything minuscule? Working on new things. I know you said you're like natural draw. Are you trying to work a fade more into your game?
yeah, I am like Justin. Me and Justin, I've been playing with Justin a lot, and he's like, dude, why do you keep trying to hit fades? Like you you just overdo it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
because I want to be able to work the ball more. And like my thing is like I think it like I've never been someone who's like, oh, if the pin's on the left side, it's a perfect, or it's like pin's on the left side of the green, like perfectly you can just play a draw into the green. If you don't turn it over enough, you're middle of the green putting. I don't give a fuck where the flag is. I'm gonna go for the flag and hit my shot. If it's on the right side, oh well, I'm gonna start a draw to the right of the green. I'll start it at the flag, and if not, I miss the middle of the green. Like I don't think you have to play a fade in every flag that's the right and left or whatever. And like with my irons, I don't play fades often. I play pretty straight or tighter draw.
Mhm.
Wedges, I don't try not to draw the ball. I try to hit fades just so I can actually spin it correctly. Um, and with driver, it's just like I'm just trying to like work on it, getting like I want to be able to like attack like holes that require it, like because there are holes that like if I can't hit a fade, I'm hitting 3 wood off a tee. That's what I should have done on that par five, the second one with the wind. It was like instead of like trying to hit that little sliver, I should just aim fat for the fairway with a 3 iron or 3 wood and just play it as a 3 shot hole.
Yeah.
Like put it in the 70 yards. I love 70 yards as a distance and be good.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I'm
seven,
trying to. That's the one thing I'm trying to work on in my game because I have a natural fade, and you've seen when I try to overcook my fade, you've seen some of these horrendous slices that happen. So I've been trying to work on getting a draw, but it's weird because with my irons, I have more of a natural draw than I do a fade.
yeah. So like my thing is like my buddy who is getting in the golf, he it has a pretty like hefty slice. And like when we got him playing well a couple of summers ago, it's because he was like, man, I want to hit a draw like you. And I'm like, man, like I didn't like a draw for me isn't something that like I learned how to do. It just like is what it is. Like when I first started golfing, probably sliced the ball. I learned how to swing a club, and then it just naturally started going left. Like yeah, it looks pretty and all that shit, but like look at guys on tours, man. Not many guys are playing draws. A lot of guys, it's like it's a fade. A fade's a much easier shot to control, and like that's why I'm just like, all right, well, if I want to like I've kind of hit that part the past 2 years where I've plateaued. Like I haven't gotten better. I haven't gotten worse. I've stayed there. Like after high school, I got better. And just because I had so much time in my hand, I'd be at the range all the time. And
Mhm.
now I'm just at that point where like, well, if I want to get better, I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to like work other shots in my game to where it's
So I
necessary.
see a
I don't
lot
know.
of tour guys start like hitting a lot of those buttery baby cuts down the
Yeah.
left side.
And it just comes, yeah. My thing is I can't start a ball left without it like and coming back unless I slice the fuck out of it or I snap hook it because I double cross it.
Yeah.
And that's just a lot of that's to do with like club head speed too, because I do swing the club really fast. Like my like it's just tough to do, and I really don't want to go to the range and try and hit 10 fades of the driver and fuck them all up. I'm just like fuck, I'm just gonna hit my normal drive.
Yeah.
Like today my only like swing thought was like I always my biggest one is like if I'm not thinking of anything, the only thing I'm thinking about is keep my head still. That's
Mm.
all I think about. The number one thing I think about before every shot, just keep your damn head still. Don't move your head. And then number two was when you play golf a lot, when you play golf a lot, like for amateurs, like your body will start to get ahead of you really quickly. So like when I am missing balls like right and I'm pushing, like if I'm missing a ball right, it's not because I'm slicing, it's like I push it straight right, which means I'm coming and my body's shifting, my head's staying here, but my body's like going before me. So today I was just like I'd get to the top of my swing and it was just sink my right elbow and hit my right pocket to where I want to go and come through with the ball. And it
Yeah.
worked.
I like this
But
little segment. I think we should do that. I think we should work this little segment in every single week. Just like play around throughout the week and talk about it on Sunday.
yeah, well, the fucking weather. I'm telling you, man. You ever come to Tennessee or anywhere in this area? If it says 30% chance of storms, fucking listen to the damn thing and stay inside. It's 2 weeks in, or just don't golf on Sundays because apparently that's the fucking problem.
That's tough. Yeah, I'm
No, it's
playing where am I playing on Saturday? Fuck. I'm playing I'm at Del Castle Saturday.
I'll be. Oh, I love Del Castle. Short little fun course. I shot 68, 69 there. That was my best score ever. 69 at Del Castle.
Did you?
Um,
Mm.
dude, that scorecard. If you ever found that one on 18 birdies, that's a crazy scorecard. That's
I gotta take a
that
look. I'm
go
gonna
go.
try to take a look. That's pretty far down.
Yeah, I think it's 2 summers ago. Um,
Should be able. I think I should be able to search, right?
I think so. But yeah, I'm playing in Jersey next week. I don't know where. I think I'm playing twice, so I'll have 1 or 2 rounds. I don't know yet, but I'm bringing my clubs back with me because I'm gonna have free time in my hands during the day, so I'll get a round or two out there. Yeah,
Word.
but I like to do that. And even if we don't like forward, like we can just talk golf tips and stuff too. Cause like
Oh, absolutely.
I ain't no PGA fucking helper with tips and stuff, but I got some weird little tips that just help out for a little bit. I'm not gonna fix your swing, but I can help you make it a little less worse.
Oh yeah, I was just doing. We were just had a since she finished school. School's done for the summer, so all like a bunch of the teachers were drinking and having a good time, and one of the husbands that was there just started getting into golf,
Mhm.
and and one of the other girls' fiancés, Kevin, was there. The guy we played Rock Manor with.
Yeah.
And so I was like, dude, I was like, when we went out one night in Westchester, we're like, we were all hammered. We're like, let's just play Rock Manor. I was like, 2 minutes later, I was like, Ryan has two Michelob's deep, and he's just fucking giving this guy swing tips.
I
We're at the
remember that.
bar.
You're
We're
fucking
at the
pouring
bar
the
just
ball.
giving swing tips.
I'm like, yeah, if you're standing up like there, like your thumb's way too high, that's why you're slicing it. You're not your plane's terrible. Like you're always gonna hit a slice that fucking shot there.
Yeah.
Or you're never gonna hit it well. Ball contact's gonna be terrible.
All right, I found it.
All right.
Okay,
I
here's your
heard,
Del. Here's your Del Castle. You were
uh,
3 under. Okay,
yeah,
birdied hole one,
yes. I remember that
par
whole
four. Two second hole's a par five. You parred that one. You parred hole three, which was a four. You birdied four.
mhm,
You parred five, six, and seven.
mhm.
Bogeyed eight,
That's fucking I'm an
which was a
idiot.
par five, which was par four. Yep. You parred nine,
So it's one
parred
under.
10,
Yeah, one under
two.
the
You're
turn.
yep, one under at the turn. You parred 10, birdied
Yeah.
11,
Yeah.
bogeyed 12 and 13,
Yep.
birdied 14, 15.
Yeah. So I went from two under to even.
Yes.
I was like, fuck.
Yep. And
Back to
then
two
you
under.
back to 2 under. Then you went par, and birdied 18.
Yeah, I got a 12-foot eagle putt on 18.
What a
Like,
disgusting scorecard for a
that is
69.
a
What a
disgusting
disgusting scorecard. And like
scorecard.
there's no reason. And like if you probably don't. The listeners who don't listen to this from around here, if you played Dale Castle, you should not be able to bogey these holes. These are very short holes.
Let's see. I bogeyed
Eight is a birdieable par four.
eight. No, eight's the par five. Eight's a tough
No,
hole. Eight's a
eight
tough hole.
you bogeyed with a five. Eight's par four.
Eight? Oh,
Mhm.
that's yeah, that's a skinny fairway. I probably missed the green. That's what I'm like assuming. Played that.
12, 12 is a hard one. So that's what makes
No, I
sense.
think 12 is easy. It's 12 you can go anywhere. I'm if I bogey 12, I
Or
miss
am
the
I
green.
thinking 13? What's the one that has the water right next to the green? Where if you overshoot the green, am I is that
I don't
12?
know. 12 is the one that's
Because
usually down.
it comes back towards the tee box at 10. It's like 10, 11,
Oh yeah,
12.
it is 12, but 12 like you have to like really send it over 12. I like 12 is an easy driving hole because you can legit go anywhere on the course. So I definitely missed the green from like 100 yards, and then 13 I probably tried to cut the corner. I think
Yeah.
I tried to cut the corner on 13 instead of just like hitting an iron out, and then had to like
Mhm.
chip out of the like tall grass, and then just play for five.
So that's what you did. So on 12, you made the fairway, you missed the green, and you three
Mhm.
putt.
So did I hit the green?
No.
Oh, I probably wrote it as a three putt, as in like I probably putted off the green. Like anytime I'm like on like just off the green, like you're supposed to say it's two putts, but like I was probably off the green but missed the green. So I putt the ball 3 times. I don't give a fuck about that dumb
So
stat.
then 13, you fairway hit, green hit, and three putt.
Oh my god. Ugh.
What was the other boat? Okay. Hole 8. You pushed it right off the tee, missed
Yeah,
the green, chip, and two putt.
yeah. I probably was. I think I was in that bunker on the right side, or just like over it.
That's
Oh
tough.
no, actually, I remember. I missed it in the long shit on 8, and we spent legit like 7 minutes looking for my ball. And my buddy I was playing with, he's like, "Are you playing a Cal or I think I was playing a Pro V at the time, like Pro V1 actually like a RRS on it." I'm like, "Hey, what do you fucking think? It's my initials."
Yeah.
And he's like, "It's right here." So yeah, okay, I remember that. But man, that round, like, I didn't miss anything. It was just dumb little mistakes. Like I that was Like that won't happen again for a long time for
And
me.
that's what's nuts about the game of golf is you could be playing great and it's dumb little mistakes that fuck you up.
Yeah. Like today, man, 3 balls gone and
That's nuts.
chilling. Yeah. But I am definitely going to be playing next week, and I will have hopefully a good story to tell, not one where I jumped in the lake because of how shitty I'm playing.
You were through a club.
Yeah. You should have seen my club throw about 4 weeks ago, man. It was a top tier club throw.
That's what Justin was saying.
I hucked this thing like 95 yards.
Which is crazy because that is the opposite of you. You don't throw clubs. You don't throw
No,
anything. You rarely
say,
throw a tee.
I say fuck, 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 fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you get quiet.
Yeah, I know. I get angry and quiet and don't like talking to people. But it's because there's a whole 4 at Pilgrim's Oak. It's a 110-yard shot, and I chunked a 54 degree, and I was like, "Oh fuck this club!"
Oh no!
And I hucked that thing, and Justin looked at me and he was laughing. I'm like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna make the walk."
Yeah. That's when you take the walk up to the ball.
And it was fucking rainy too, so I was walking through the damn weeds that are soaking wet, and I'm just trying to find my club. Oh, and you know what's really bad? I made a par on that. Oh, I parred that.
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you.
Tipped out to like 12 foot, made the putt, made the putt. As soon as it went down, I looked at everybody. I'm like, all right, the club throw might have been a bit drastic.
Yeah, because I parred. Because I scratched for a par. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Dude, last time I played Del Castle, I played with Justin, and we got a 6 a.m. tee time. We don't know why we booked at 6 a.m. We get there, they let the members go off first, and there was just this single. So he was in front of us. I think like we were keeping pace for a while. Like he was teeing off 2 as we were making our putts. He was teeing off 3 as we were approaching the green on 2. Dude, we make the turn. This guy fucking took off. Like this guy took off. Was nowhere. We teed off 10, was nowhere in sight. Nowhere in sight. We get to the green of 10. This guy's walking back 18.
Really?
Yeah. And like we said something to the starter, and we were like, did that guy play all 18? He was like, yeah. He worked. It was just some local Asian guy. He works in some some fish market, and he goes and plays golf before his shift every single morning, and he just walks, dude. And he shoots like 73.
Really? Well, I'm assuming if you're playing golf that quick, man, you either have to be really good, or if you don't find your ball, you say fuck it, drop another one.
This guy just was not missing. Like we watched his first drive right down the middle, and he's not a long hitter, but he's just very accurate.
Especially at Delcast, like you don't need to be long. It's a shorter course, like 5-6. I think it's like 66 actually, but I feel like it plays so much shorter than that. It's always super dry there. Like
it's very dry.
Delcastle's like a cool little layout. Like it's a fun course, scoreable holes. Greens are like the one thing there. Like they're never in bad shape. They're just always a little slower.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're playing somewhere like a couple days before, or like where you're playing on faster greens, you go there, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Like the course we played today, man, like the greens just rolled so pure. Like you would hit a putt, and if it was end over end, there was no bobbles, no bumps, no nothing. And it was just like like when a putt would come up to the hole and you're like go like finish rolling out, it finished rolling out. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the guy the other night who like just started golfing, I was kind of trashing on him a little bit, only because he's like, oh yeah, he's like, you guys ever played Ed Oliver's?
Fuck. I gotta stop saying fuck, but fuck that course. You know why? 4 years ago, me and my buddy Brendan, the guy that I shot 69 with,
you picked up on the first green. You went home.
Yeah. We pull up to that course, like, dude, let's try this course out. We get there. I hit my first tee shot down like the left side of the fairway, and I end up in like some fucking waste area in the fairway. And I'm looking at the green, it's got fucking like dirt everywhere. And I'm like, yeah, there ain't no fucking way I'm playing here. And he's like, yeah, this is fucking terrible. And we went back, hey, this course, we went to the guy and said, yo, bro, like, he was a young guy. We're like, hey man, like, sorry, but like the course looks fucking ass. Like, we're not gonna play here. And he's like, that's fair. It is pretty bad.
Yeah, dude. Ask Justin when we played. We get there, and the guy, the greens were at least puttable. So we get in the cart and we start driving, and we get ready to tee off because the guy doesn't give direction, and there's no sign. There's no fucking marker that says hole 1. It's just this wooden post, and all the fucking paint's chipped off. So we have no idea where we're going. So we roll up to the tee box, which we think is hole 1, and we set our tees in, and the starter runs down, doesn't have his cart, he runs. And he goes, He goes, what are you guys doing over there? We're like, we're teeing off. He goes, you guys are teeing off hole 10. And Justin looked at him and goes, what the fuck isn't your shit course marked? So we tee off one. I put one right down the middle of the fairway, and this guy's just standing there watching. And, and Justin goes up, he tees off, and he fucking snap hooks it onto 10. And he looked back at the guy, and he's like, "Fuck you." Took
Well, no,
off.
it's really funny because you just said that. I look over, Justin's fucking eating cereal right now, laughing, going, "Yep, yeah, I
Yeah,
did."
dude, it was so bad. And then, and Justin can confirm this, we're fucking playing. Nobody's on the course with us. We got there super early. Maybe had like a 6:45, 7 o'clock tee time. Well, I guess whenever it was like a Tuesday or something, that's grass cutting day. And this fucking dude in a tractor, one dude was fucking up our ass on every hole. He did not stop. Dude, we would hit a tee shot and he'd come right behind us. And then he would go around, he would miss us because we're fucking putting on like 8. He would go to 9. And now we're teeing at 9 and we're waiting because he's fucking sitting in the middle of the fairway cutting these strips. And Justin just starts screaming, well, these people, fuck off. And then the hole, I think it might be 5, the hole that like runs right along the road.
Yeah.
Fucking Justin puts one, bounces it off the street.
I'm not gonna lie. I just said, yeah, I made it past hole 1 on that course. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah. Dude, it was so bad. And then they had 2 guys come out after us, couple holes after us, and they were walking. And it's a blind tee shot. You don't know it because you only played the tee box of hole 1. So it's a blind tee shot up, and it kind of doglegs right a little bit, but it's all open. So it runs down. There's a giant tree down the left, maybe 50 yards from the green. So Justin and I put our drives out there, and we're looking at our ball. We're like, all right, and Justin's getting ready to swing, and a fucking ball lands 2 feet next to us. These fucking dudes behind us are hitting into us, and Justin turned around and fucking hit his ball back to him.
That's a power move.
It was an absolute power move. It was so bad. And then, dude, it got to the point to where we stopped actually trying to play golf. We were trying to hit the guy who was fucking cutting grass.
Speaking of that, dude, we were playing today, and when I teed off on hole 6, I think it was, and I hit like a drive that was like left side of the fairway, like I was just coming down left side of the fairway, and the guy was like, "That should be good." There's a little bit of tall grass out there where the fairway runs out, and I'm looking in this tall grass for my ball, and I'm like, "Dude, I don't see it. I'm probably gonna have to like just like drop." And the guy's like, "Ryan, what are you playing?" And I'm like, he's like, "Callaway." And I'm like, "Yeah, is it a 1 like Chrome Soft?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "How the fuck is my ball on the right side of the fairway?" So these guys that were in front of us in the hole, like they just started driving across the fairway as I teed off, and we thought I hit their cart.
Yeah,
because like we didn't see my ball bounce or anything, and then we're sitting there, we're like, I must have smoked that cart because there's no reason my ball should be on the right side of like when nothing happened. Like didn't look back, nothing happened. Like there's no like this whole fairway slopes left. I was playing a draw, and it should have been like down in the left rough or in the tall grass, and it was on the right side, almost in the right fairway bunker.
interesting.
Baffled.
Which is weird because I would have had to shoot uphill.
Yeah. So they were cutting across the left side, so it must have hit their cart and bounced across. I don't know, man. They were like, "Is this your ball?" And I'm like, yeah, it is."
Huh.
Crazy.
Interesting.
But I think we should keep this section. I think next week, it'll be a big week.
Big week. It's Majors week. It is officially Majors week. It's officially U.S. Open week.
We'll have a lot more golf to talk about in that sense next week with the major, and then we'll have a couple rounds to shoot the shit about next week.
Perfect.
And I think we go from there. I mean,
we do.
Shout out Canada.
Shout out Canada. Fuck your smoke. But shout out Nick Taylor. Canada legend. Shout out Adam Hadwin in his broken ribs.
Security guard. Big ups.
Big ups. And next time we'll see you guys. Majors week. Peace.